Hello, everybody, and we're back with the actual first week of the preseason. We had a game the other night. Not much to talk about in that game. Pretty boring game. Typical preseason game. You know, in preseason, you really can't bet who the better team is. Say, okay, this team is going to win because they have the best athletes. It really comes down to the coaching. What does the coach wish to accomplish in the game? Does he want to try out a lot of guys that haven't been there before to see who he might be able to add to the roster? Does he want to let his veterans go out there and show their stuff and maybe sell some tickets to the home fans? There's a lot of things to consider. It's not like a regular season game. Matter of fact, it's about as far from a regular season game as you can get from a handicapping perspective. Now, this week, I do have a free play. As a matter of fact, I might give you 2 free plays, and I'll tell you why I'm doing both. Now, last year I was 24-15-1 in the preseason, 10-1 with my top plays. Now, the key there is you have almost 40 plays that I gave out, but 11 plays were considered top plays, and that's the key to the preseason. You bet information. You try to find out who's healthy, who's not, who the backups are, because can they fill in for those starters, and what does the coach want to accomplish? That's why I was 10-1 with my top plays. It's not really a mystery. But the other games are interesting too, because they're kind of like, okay, I'm going to bet these games, but I'm not going to bet a lot. But when I give you those 11 top plays, and I'm not saying it's going to be 11 this year, it could be 15, it could be 9. But those top plays is where you want to load up, because this is where you make money and build a bankroll for the regular season. $19 all 4 weeks of the preseason, including my preseason game of the year, and all those top plays as well, and all those lower plays as well. $19. That's grocery money, baby. Let's get on the phone. Call 1-866-841-1655. I bet these big games. I bet the game of the year in preseason. I bet a little bit on the other games, but not much. That's how you should play. That's how you should manage your money as well. Make the phone call. $19, 4 weeks, all the games, top plays included, and the game of the year in the preseason. 1-866-841-1655. Now let's move on. We're going to talk about the Giants and Jaguars. Everybody knows who the best team is. Everybody knows who the best coach is. Records? This is the Super Bowl champion, right? Easy game. Not so much. What you have to do is you have to look at what the coach wants to accomplish. Does he really care about this game? Who the healthy players are? Does he have backups? Where are they hurting? Or do they have cluster injuries? These are the things that you have to worry about when you're making a play in the preseason. This is not a top play, but it is an opinion bet. That's right. I'm going to go with the Jags because they're at home. They have more to prove. They have tickets to sell, and they talk about home field advantage. Yeah, the Jags do a little bit better at home, but nobody shows up for their games. It's a lousy franchise, should be probably moved to Los Angeles, where they might get more people there. They don't get a lot of people in Jacksonville. They haven't signed their top guy, Blackman. Maurice Jones-Drew isn't signed as well. This is a messed up franchise, but it gives other guys a chance to play. I know the Giants are not going to care about this football game. The total opened 35. It went down to 33.5. I agree. Just like the other day, 27 points in the game. I look for this game to be an underplay, and I'm going with Jacksonville. So that's 2 plays, all for free, no obligation. But I will tell you this. If you learn anything on this video, is you have to learn to be selective. I will have some top plays this preseason. And last year I was 10-1. Hardly anybody does that well. And my game of the year is coming up as well. So make sure you make the call. 1-866-841-1655. That's right, $19. All 4 weeks of plays, $19. Make sure you come back for the next video.